Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bear. Thank you for coming back again. So I just want to do a really quick eyebrow tutorial. I get a lot of questions about how I fill my brows in, so I don't want to prolong the video too long. First things first, with your eyebrows, I suggest that you at least clean them up, clean underneath. I do mine with a razor, a straight razor. Hold on, let me show you. Caught myself pulling everything out ahead of time so you guys can see, but this is the brand razor that I have right now. Usually I think I use, what is it? I think it's Ardell. I think they have a straight razor, but it looks like this. They're just like what the men normally use to get their lines and things done, or in a, shave their face. But I use this on my eyebrows to clean my brows up and shape them up. Sometimes I go and get them waxed, but most of the time I do them myself. So I have those. I have e.l.f. brow powder. I do not use the brow gel inside of this one. I just use it for the brow powder. And I have e.l.f. This is actually a liner, a gel liner, but I prefer it for my eyebrows. It's almost just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but this is way cheaper. Me personally, I don't believe in spending a whole lot of money on something that I'm just gonna, wash off at the end of the day, at least for this, this type of thing, because it lasts. This is espresso, by the way. That's what I have for me. I also have my concealer. This is by Maybelline. This is Cafe, the number 30. I don't know if you guys can see it. Number 30. So this is my all-time favorite. This is my go-to. I've used this for a few years, probably since they start coming out with that line, the matte, the Maybelline Fit Me. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, I've been using this for a minute. It's my favorite. Now, at the end of my process, I like to go in. I don't know why. It's personal preference, y'all, but to me, it looks crazy when people go in with this bright highlight on the top of their brow. I don't like the way that looks. To me, it looks crazy, but you do what you want to do. But I go in with my foundation, the regular foundation I use for my face. This is by Huda. Y'all, Huda done spoiled me. I love this stuff. By the grace of God, I have pretty decent skin, so I don't have a lot of trouble. So don't get mad at me. I was just born that way, so don't start hating. But I still love this because this is full coverage and it is beautiful. You're talking about a photo finish, but we'll get back into that later. But I use this to go around my brows and just to clean it up, at least on the top, because I like to blend it in with the rest of my foundation. And okay, so as far as tools go, if you can find, this is by Shany, and I've had this brush for years. I mean literally years. At least 10 I want to say, and it's held up. The rest of them kind of fell apart, but I only use this for one thing, and that is because it's so thin and flat, and I use it to go underneath, and of course on the outside to clean up my brows. This is all I use this brush for. So if you can find one this thin, see how that is? Perfect. And of course the almighty spoolie. This is from e.l.f. as well. I had another brush that I absolutely love, and my daughter lost it. So I decided to give this one a try. This is a double-ended one. I like the brush that I had before a whole lot better because it was thin and angled. See how it's a little tapered like that? So if you find one of those. But this works okay. It's sufficient. So this has a spoolie, and sometimes this is a little stiff. I have another one that I use. I haven't had this long. It's this old cheapy thing I got from a store called Cindy Trends. But this is really soft, so I like using this to blend in right there in the middle of my brow. So you'll see that in a second too. But all right, so those are all the tools I normally use. A quick tip: if you need it, I cut up little strips of paper towels just to have on hand. I don't like using up all my Kleenex, and these are a lot more absorbent than Kleenex, so you can get a little bit more use out of it. So I use that to clean off the tips from my brushes as I go. But I think that's all for tools, so we're gonna get right in it. I didn't want it to be too long, but I'm talking too much, so let me get on these brows. All right, so I just take my pomade and I dip my little brush in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is rather dark, but I normally have dark hair. It's dyed ginger blonde now, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so we're gonna and it's kind of difficult to do right here. So I'm gonna get my mirror. Yeah, so I'm gonna try not to cover my face up so you guys can see what I'm doing. But, okay, so I normally just outline right here. I outline my brows like that. See, and go on the outside like that. And see, I take it all the way out, and I just dip it back in. Y'all, I'm sorry for sniffling. My allergies are acting up. So I just see how I do it like that, and then just create the wing. And it's always best to go be a little easy, and then you can go back in and fill it in. You don't want to go in too heavy, and then you be looking like I believe it's Bert from Bert and Ernie. Those thick, those thick dark brows. You don't want to do that. I'm a firm believer that brows can make or break a makeup look. Period. Sometimes I don't even wear makeup, and I'll just actually a lot of times I won't wear makeup. I'll just fill my brows in and put on a little mascara and eyeliner and call it a day. But see how simple that was, you guys. So just take your time, do small strokes when it comes to the inside. I have grays in my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys could see them in the beginning, but it covers the gray up, so I don't even worry about plucking them or anything like that. So then I take this part, the spoolie part, and I just go in, and I like this look. Some people don't. They just, you know, leave it blocked in. To me, it's kind of harsh when you leave it like that, but it's personal preference. So you do what you want. But I just take the spoolie, go in like this, and see how it kind of feathers it out and softens up the whole brow. And then you can go in and soften up right there. And that's pretty much it as far as the filling in part. So now this eyebrow, I actually have a gash, so it takes me a little bit longer to do this one because I have to be a little bit more precise. But I will say, you guys, your eyebrows are meant to be cousins, or, you know, closely related, you know, relatives. They're not meant to be twins. Don't feel bad if they don't look exactly the same, or, you know, it's not meant to be that way. Nothing is in nature is perfect, so neither are your eyebrows. So don't trip out about it. But so next I'm going to go in with my concealer. So put that down. Yeah, and I love this cafe, y'all. I do. It's my favorite. I've tried a couple of other ones, and I was just like the Huda. I love Huda's cosmetics, but that concealer, man, that's some. Not only is it kind of expensive, but it is thick, and it dries really quickly. So if you're trying to do anything, you better go ahead and do what you need to do, because she gonna dry up on you real fast. But I like this. It's workable. It's very complimentary to my skin tone. So that's another thing you have to take into consideration. You know, take the time to find out what works for your complexion. Don't just put anything on your face. If you don't know, ask someone, please. Because I've been seeing some hot messes out there. I mean, people be looking at you strange, and you wonder why. Ask somebody if you don't know. By all means, ask me. I'm gonna tell you. But see how that makes it nice and neat. And don't be scared to go in there. I love using my fingers, because, you know, your hands are warm, so that kind of can help blend out your. It's the best tools God gave you are your fingers, at least some of them. But see, and see how that cleans that up real nice. And then I'll just normally go back in on the top if I feel it necessary and just clean it up. But I think that looks good. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I don't think I really need to do the other brow. So, but I just wanted to, you know, do a real quick tutorial. But that's how I feel in my brows. So, alrighty then. I think that's it. Okay, so that is the end of my eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it's useful to you. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. Any constructive criticism, I welcome that as well. The only thing I almost forgot to mention, after you apply your concealer underneath your brow bone, don't forget to set it with either, I use Sacha Buttercup, it's a setting powder. This stuff is so beautiful on darker skin. You know, I mean, any skin tone could use it, but this is really beautiful on darker skin tone. And let's see, you can use this, or if you're going for strictly neutral color, you can use a skin tone, whatever skin tone you are. You can use that setting powder, whatever you have, or you can even use a brow. Good Lord, what is this stuff called? Eyeshadow. Yes, eyeshadow. So you can even use that. But I hope you guys got something out of this. Now, practice makes perfect. You are not going to get it right all the time. I've been doing my eyebrows for a good little minute now, and I still don't get it right. Sometimes they just don't come out right. And it's just makeup, y'all. It's meant to have fun and to enhance your inner beauty. So if you don't get it right, wash it off. Try it again, okay? All right. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.